Hello, people. Good evening. Thank you all for joining. Me, I didn't know much like this, so but now I can tell you guys, I know better. Now I know better, guys. Let's listen to this man. He speak the facts about Justin, guys. Speak the facts concerning Justin. Then, before we will listen to the rest, this where my people. The more we look, the less we see. This life, you know, balance. Don't judge book by the cover. Don't judge book by the cover.
Have you ever seen such a large manhood?
Don't judge book by the cover. Oh, I can't play it with this, my phone. Just swear, my people. Let me go to my other page and see if I can play it there. Oh, somebody is in the house. Thank you for joining. Thanks for being here. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And wait till say just because they do to Cora. Just because they put something for inside Cora drink. Oh, God. This life, don't marry to your enemy. Get what? Don't marry enemy. Oh.
So good evening to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Umèh TV. We are global and social commentators. And we welcome you once again to this great channel. Remember what we promised, that we are going to analyze Korah is Life, a book by Korah Obini. Remember Korah Obini, the singing, dancing princess from the motherland. Was. He was married.
The living dancing princess from the motherland was. This man, I know this man. This man has speak against Korah before. Now everybody know better. This man was supporting Dr. Dean before. Now let's listen to him, guys. Please, guys, support the program by putting some thumbs up on the video, guys. Yes, man.
A chiropractor, Dr. Justin Dean. And we'll have a series of videos on this couple, how they started the case with the divorce, how finally Justin Dean came to the social media and say a lot of things, say nasty things about his wife, that even me that hear it will wonder what kind of a woman is Korah.
Thank you.
But at the
Thank you for the thumbs up, my queen. Thank you so much.
end of the day, as this case progresses, we'll discover that Justin Dean is a pathological liar.
Liar.
Yes, he's a pathological liar. He lies from the depth of his heart. The only thing he has said that is true is that he is a chiropractor.
Finish.
But even that, as may be, we're suspecting that right now he has lost his license.
Yeah.
That he's no longer a chiropractor. So I can vehemently say that Justin Dean epitomized lie. He personified lie. I am saying all this because I've read the book and some certain things have cropped up. You see, there is nothing in that book that we did not see. There is nothing in that book that we did not know that Korah went through. But we didn't know how bad it was. And even if you go through that book, you will discover that Korah Obini was holding things back, holding a lot of information back, especially when it came to his encounter in America with the evil Dr. Justin Dean. If there's any word worse than evil, I would have used. But I can't find any. This guy consciously manipulated, abused, used, and at the end of the day,
Yeah.
he tend to tag her a psychic patient,
Oh my God.
knowing fully well the drama he has made this fragile but strong woman went through. First of all, TV will apologize to Cora Obedi. It's true.
Hey. Yes, I remember this man. I remember this man. I've once played his video on my page. I remember this man. This man was supporting Dr. Dean like me. Congratulations, my brother. We move. We move, my brother. We move. Thank you so much for apologizing to Cora. You done well. You see, a man came out to apologize to Cora. A man. Why the rest people who have ridiculed her could not come out to say sorry? Minnesota boy, all of una eye go clear later. Thank you, sir. Ini TV, God will bless you. You are a man of wisdom. You are a man of peace like me. God will bless you. We move.
Yeah, but we were not 100% for her.
No.
We have a little room, like 10% to say probably she didn't do or she did not hold on a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So we apologize to her. We were wrong. The pressure you went through, the stress that this sinister man make you go through, the passage, dark passage.
Hey.
The 4 years were like hair. We wonder how you got the strength to be able to overcome this lunatic. We believe it's the grace of God. We believe it's only God's mercy that you were able to skip through. And we apologize. We beg that you forgive us.
You see a man? Now and the rest of them, they cannot come out and say sorry. They are still wallowing in pain. They want to continue supporting Dr. Dean, even when they know that this guy is lying. Me, I have to run for my dear life. They are telling me it's because your page was full. No. It's not because of that. I can build another page, but I don't want anymore. I don't want to begin to be fighting somebody, being biased. I don't want to be biased. I will not be at peace with myself.
40% for you, which of course we think we were wrong. You were too good. You were an angel.
She was an angel.
I asked myself, why?
She was an angel. For the man to be saying that she was begging me. She was begging me. She want to come back. She went to go and bake a cake. Cora was an angel. Which woman begged a man to say, I want to come back with a cake? She went there romantic to show the guy that, please, let's come back because of our children. The guy said, no. Justin.
Did you stay so long? Why did you stay so long in here? Why did you stay long with him?
Oh.
Why? But the book answered a lot of questions.
Oh.
You are from a Christian home. Your father would have loved to see you succeed, even in marrying it. Yes.
Yeah.
I am not going to monetize this page because I know YouTube might not accept it because of the words I am using. I am trying to even mind the words that I used. In thus, we apologize to you. You are a strong woman. I will pray.
Bravo! Was. Cora, just the happy this period. This period now your period. It's your time to shine, Cora. It's your time. You will this period, the hard weight. Cora, try hard weight. My sister, nothing does you.
God keep guiding you. Even watching yesterday, the nanny came out, sponsored by this very Mr. J, to come and debunk chapter 8. But at the end of the day, for us to even know that there is somebody that Cora Obedi talked about, And the person came out and said, I think this nanny that Cora is talking about is me. And he has lied against me. Make the book true to life.
Oh, Joanne.
Make the book real.
Hello, my queen. Good evening. Good evening, Mama Joanne. Thank you for being here, my queen. God bless you, ma.
Make the book interesting. It's not a fiction. It is real. And the nanny has come out to say, sponsored by Mr. J, that all in chapter 8 is not true. What about the rest chapters?
What about the rest chapters?
This was a nanny that we learned. Both of them, Mr. J and Cora, agreed to pay her $1,005 in 2 weeks. And she was paid $2,000 instead of $1,500 for 2 weeks. So if Cora was suspicious of you, she has every reason to be.
Yeah.
If I were her, I would be suspicious too.
Yeah.
How come my ex is giving away $500 for you when the initial price that we budgeted, that we said we were giving you, was $1,500?
Yes.
What have you done to him? Or what intimacy have you had with him? Or what have you given him?
Add 500.
Or what have you discussed with him that he will give you $500 more? It's difficult. I will indulge everybody to please go buy the book. You will learn a lot of things from the book.
Go and buy the book. Go and buy the book.
More.
Yeah.
And you will hate Mr. J even more.
Me, I haven't really read the book like that. It's only some chapter that they sent for me that I have read. Many people that read the book said that there are a lot of evidence inside that book. Till today, Justin could not write a book. He have been lying. I will write a book. I will write the book. He know that he don't have anything to write inside the book. Good evening, guys. Thank you all for joining. Please thumbs up as you are joining, guys. God bless you.
We also want to use this video to apologize to Nancy Umèh.
Nancy Umèh.
We accuse you,
my sister,
that you did not make enough efforts to save the marriage. We said you, as a sister, a beloved sister, you should have done more to save the marriage. But now we have learned.
Wow.
There was nothing to save.
There was nothing to save there.
Marriage.
The guy na man.
The victim.
Imagine there was nothing to save there. He was there putting marijuana inside water for a young girl, a naive girl that is just coming from Africa to drink. After she drank it, she started talking to herself. What a wicked man.
Decided that he was going to prey on the victim. And we apologize to you, Nancy Umèh. And we think, because we're the closest person, we think you are the closest person to Cora. I will beg you to please talk to your father. See if it is possible for a family member to go stay with her at least for the next 6 months. I don't know how long she can hold on to this drama, because Mr. J is not giving up. Mr. J will still continue to hurt Cora Obidi. And the only way is, first of all, the family should send somebody to be able to close to Cora, talk with her, so that she would not lose her bearing.
Amen. Thank you, sir. May I go play Nancy Umèh? Oh, you try, my brother. You are a nice man.
That was not a healthcare professional at the time. At this point, we say Nancy is to blame. I am to blame. Don't blame my sister. Blame me.
Bravo.
Blame everything on me. I will take it.
We love you. We love you, Nancy.
As far as I'm concerned, you are no more.
We love you. You fight a good fight. We love you.
Capable of hurting her. You are no more capable of destroying her, which is more than enough compensation for me. I don't care what goes down, supporting her. As far as she's okay now, she's
Yeah.
not scared to pick up her phone and go live as a creator, which is the most important thing in the world for a creator to be able to do. Like, exactly. Oh, he put something in her drink. He spiked her drink with marijuana. This idiot made her spiked up her drink. She ended up admitted, and the only thing that was her diagnosis was THC poisoning.
Oh,
that was the diagnosis. But this guy wanted to pin bipolar on her so much. They came and took my words where I said I have an anxiety disorder, and they twisted everything. I said, Nancy said she has mental illness. Nancy said there's a history of mental illness. I was like, really?
hey.
We were talking about people voicing out so that they don't end up cuckoos. And these people twisted my words. I remember then, their goal then was to make sure that she was unfit on paper so that they can file for full custody. You know how now they have amnesia. They're all like, oh, we never wanted to file for full custody. Oh my God, it's not true. No, you guys, like that period there, they would come up and say stuff like, oh, she has been to the hospital twice.
Imagine.
Oh, it's requesting for evidence of cyberbullying. Okay. She has been to the hospital twice.
Which evidence is fine?
Her mental health. Nancy, I said I'm not addressing it. But if I want to address it, you don't have to stay here. You can leave the live video. You don't have to be here, okay? I have something I want to say, and it's important that I say it. Oh my God, you guys have really been through it. Yes, I remember that period. Still talking about siblings, supporting siblings. So my sister was not a healthcare professional at the time, and
that is what I was thinking too. I say, oh, Nancy, you would have tried and make your sister to stay in the marriage. Not after I hear that the Kudakora was baking, she went to go and bake cake to beg this man to please, let's settle back. The man was doing shakara. Thank you, Nancy. I am sorry for everything I say to you as well. I am sorry, my darling.
She was at risk of, she was being harassed with the CPS. Like, she was a live streamer. She had her 2 kids beside her, and I don't really care about anybody. And you know me, if I give injection, if I focus on one person, they'll back and confess for the whole year. Yeah. That's how I am. But I want to say something that is important before I lose my train of thoughts. So, these people, they knew that they could get her via CPS on account of being unfit, like mentally being unfit to take care of her children, right?
Right.
So, because my sister had no medical background, because she had no medical background, he kept telling her in her head that when you went to the hospital, the psychologist called me, the psychiatrist called me, and he said that you may have a history of bipolar. Like, you know how he had been planning this whole thing from the get-go. Like, she was...
Oyibo, they say they are very manipulative, Oyibo people. Una way na marry Oyibo, una go be careful. I go be careful. Make una use this Quran to tell them. Good evening, sis. Wednesday, thanks for joining. Learn with this Quran, no. Tomorrow Oyibo is not easy.
Confused. So she would call me at the time and say, what is this? They're saying that I did when I was not feeling well. Because when she wasn't feeling well, she didn't even know where she was. She had been poisoned by her ex, and she was admitted, and she didn't even know where she was. So she was so confused. Like, am I crazy? Am I really crazy? Thank you, Patricia Timpico. And she was just like, oh,
Patricia Timpico.
Am I really crazy? Like, Nancy,
she's a queen among. Patricia Typical, Kalia, yes, those people, Malicha. You guys are so good. Lady, boss lady. Wow.
Happened to me. I was like, you had THC poisoning. So I kept insisting on getting the actual report from the hospital. The hospital report
was
he just
hiding
kept
the
hiding it
hospital
from me. I was
report.
like, where is the hospital report?
Imagine. Justin was hiding the hospital report. He don't want Nancy to see it. He always feel threatened by Nancy because he know that Nancy understands things very well, that she's so intelligent. You know that Cora is so naive. That is why he's still telling Nancy, back off my family. Cora is no longer your family. She's no longer your family.
You see if this thing you are saying actually makes sense, because how can you say your friend who is this, as in your friend, is she a psychiatrist? No, she's a therapist. She told me that she might have a little hint of, she might have a little.
Yes, many cases waiting him. He knows as Nancy is waking all this thing up now. There may be Nancy and her sister may be cooking things. They will not tell the media. Imagine. God, I beg you. Please thumbs up the video, guys. Thumbs up as you are joining. Please, guys. They are beating me on Facebook. Oh. All of them are laughing. You will never get any support for anybody. They are laughing at me, oh, my people. Please, don't mind them.
A little hint of bipolar. I was like, your friend who is a therapist and did a few courses, is the person a psychiatrist? No. Okay? The person is not a psychiatrist. But he just kept hiding that hospital report. So I told my sister to make sure she gets it. Like, go and get that hospital report for me. Wow. And then I read it. I was like, is this it? Is there anything else? She was like, no, this is it. THC poisoning. And I read all the notes. And I was like, what?
Check.
It is the report that they were trying to use to say that you have a history of what? Like, THC poisoning is marijuana. He spiked up her drink. And she called me that night for like 7 hours.
Oh, God. He spiked up her drink.
Oh, thank you, Ernestia. I've blocked her. She called me that night for like 7 hours. She was just talking. I knew something was wrong. So I stayed on the phone and made sure he took her to the hospital. And because of that...
Oh, because he wanted Cora money to himself. This guy is lying to everybody that he is very rich. He does not have anything. Don't mind him.
Report. They wanted to twist everything around. They were hiding it from her. Eventually, I saw it and I told her, listen to me. You have no history of any mental illness. Bravo. You were poisoned. Don't let anybody mess with your brain, because that's how they start messing with your brain. Yes,
they have messed up with many of our black sister head, Oyibo people. When you see many women who are married to these Oyibo people, many of them, they behave like people who are not mentally stable. You see that my ex-friend, the way she behaved now, that one behave like somebody who is not mentally stable. You just see her, sometimes only she's laughing like a mad woman. My people. That is how they behave. They first of all mess up with their head. They will desist you not to be talking to your family. They will take everything away from you. You will hate everybody back home. That is how Oyibo acts. A black man can never tell you not to be calling your family, but Oyibo man can do it and tell you when this your family disturb you too much, block them. Oyibo very corny people to follow. God, I beg.
Professional. I told her, you're fine.
You have to be stubborn.
You're fine. Nothing happened to you. You were poisoned by your ex. Nothing happened to you. And she was like, oh my God.
To follow Igbo people, you have to be stubborn. You have to have a strong spirit. If not, they will use you.
Oh my God. They told me I had bipolar. He told me that his friend told him that I have it. I'm like, you didn't even know what you were saying. That's why I refused to get off the phone that day. When that poisoning happened, he was like, get your sister. I was like, no worries, just help me take her to the hospital. I was on the phone when they got admitted. I was on the phone for 7 hours.
Wow.
That day. And I had no idea that almost less than 1 year down the line, he would try to use that singular incident against her.
Yes, they time it ahead though. All these Oyibo people, if they want to deal with you, they time it ahead. When this thing will happen, they have already programmed it. They know the plan they are programming it for. Ha! Jesus.
See why your siblings need to be like in the know of what's going on with you. You see why?
Yeah.
Because they could have easily manipulated that. You know, when he was busy feeding bloggers, you know, like, she's crazy. She's crazy. I remember there was one time, every time I would come on Facebook, is it true that your sister is mad? Is it true that your sister is mad? That's why she dances like this. That's why she's always naked. I was like, where is all this coming from?
Imagine.
I didn't know that this guy had planned everything from the get-go. Like months before he came online to announce the divorce. He had planned how he would try and get her in the hospital, film her in a hospital bed, you know, get her to somehow be admitted into a psychiatric facility. And they'll say, so maybe postpartum. She was just...
It was God that saved Cora. It was God that saved her. Imagine. He would have spread the video a long time ago. If I don't go give Lolo, me Lolo the share. No, say that one they work for her. That one I be his slave girlfriend, a married woman, doing slavery for Igbo man. Really anyhow people. Shy.
A few weeks after giving birth to June, or a few months. But like, he has spiked up a drink, and those people, it's not really easy to manipulate the US, okay? They wrote it there. I think I still have the report somewhere on one of those WhatsApps. THC poisoning, which is marijuana poisoning.
Wow.
She took the marijuana. I don't know whether it was in a drink or she smoked it, but like Cora was talking for hours. And I was like, oh my God, who did this to you? He just wanted to get that on her records to see that she was an unfit mother. And around that time was when June walked into the streets. Around that time was when a lot of things happened that they were trying to use against her much later.
Oh my God. That is what he's still saying today. That Jew came out to the streets. Oh my God. Many of the women who are married to white people, I don't know, many of our black women, they don't behave normal. They don't behave normal. When they are talking to you, they don't stop. They don't stop. Ah, Jesus.
In the year. So I knew that, oh my God, you guys, things are happening. Okay? So I was so happy I calmed her down because she was actually believing this thing. Like, you know, every day you wake up and someone is telling you that you are crazy because his friend who is a psychology professor, blah, 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 therapist. I was like, who is that? Is that a psychiatrist? No. Only a psychiatrist can actually diagnose bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
Only a psychiatrist can diagnose bipolar disorder. Exactly. There is nothing they did not say to actually tarnish my sister. And they said, Nancy said it. Nancy said it. I was like, Hey. I said my sister has bipolar disorder.
Wow.
Like, hey, I watched that video where I said, there's a history of anxiety disorder. I have a mom who has a sister that has severe anxiety disorder. That is something that happens to a lot of people. Every single family.
Yes, every single family have someone that have a mental disorder. Where is the line? Nothing is not lying. All family, before you will finish looking at your family, you will know that there is one inside that have a mental disorder. That is true.
Every single family has at least one person who goes through some sort of neurologic or psychological, issue. Yeah?
Exactly.
She did go through a lot. She was poisoned. And at the time she was poisoned, her child ran into the streets. She didn't know where she was. My sister was speaking in tongues. She was talking. And I was just on the phone. I was on the phone. That was the day my phone died. I charged my phone again.
Oh my God. Oh, Nancy have been inside this case, and she really tried. Please, guys, thumbs up the video. Thumbs up now. Thumbs up as you are joining, please, guys. 3
times, 7 hours I was on the phone. Just ensuring that, take her to the hospital, take her somewhere. So when they sedated her, she was able to sleep. She didn't eat for over 24 hours.
Try.
No longer, as in he was claiming, she probably had it at a party. She's always partying, always naked, those kind of, oh my God, you guys, you don't know what this girl has been through. And this is just me telling you that if you are a sibling, don't take any small report you get for granted.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't take it for granted. Make sure you fight. Make sure you actually fight for your sibling, because that could mean the difference between life and death. She was actually... Anxiety disorder doesn't mean you're crazy, but it can actually get serious. He also has anxiety disorder. This one is diagnosed by a psychiatrist. He has anxiety disorder, and he knows that almost every family, one or two people will have it. Okay? But they know how to twist your words. They just wanted to pin a diagnosis on her, and then they started using CPS to fight her. After they started using CPS to fight her, it backfired, because eventually their master started doing crazy things as well. So the CPS said, wait a minute, this one is not a fit parent. Both of them, according to you guys, because if you are reporting someone for a child crawling towards a socket, what happens when the child is picking up a syringe from the parent's house? So it backfired really quickly. Like, they were trying to use, they would have live videos, they would organize mass reporting, where they would just pick up the phone and be calling CPS. This woman is so crazy. This woman is letting her child go through the knife. Her child was almost touching the knife. He has a screenshot. So they reported her to the point that CPS was like, wait a minute. And then they started compiling evidence against her so that the other parents could take full custody of these children. Wow. Then the other so-called fit parents that came online to come and smash a newborn's head on the floor because he was trying to stop the other one from picking syringe. And then people started reporting that, he's not a fit dad. And then CP was like, oh God, what is going on? But their initial plans, most Americans have anxiety, I know, right? And they believe anxiety is not a psychological issue. They think it's just normal. No, it's a history of psychiatric disorder. That's the disorder. Yeah. Okay? So you guys, I'm just trying to tell you that sometimes when evil comes to you, it is pre-planned. Your enemy would have planned it since, and sometimes you need siblings that actually understand it to take you out of that mess. Yeah. Because I swear to God, my sister was thinking something was wrong with her. Like, she was like, hey, God, but I didn't know where I was for almost 12 hours. Wow. I was like, it doesn't matter, you were poisoned. You had THC poison. She was like, I just drank. He just gave me something to drink. And something to, like, what? I just drank it. Okay. Exactly. It was his friend who diagnosed her. So she was really thinking, oh my God, because I didn't know where I was for 12 hours. That means I'm crazy. I'm like, no. No. Right now, you might be sleeping with the enemy, and the person that can actually save you, your sibling right now can be sleeping with their enemies. And you, instead of you to position yourself as that sibling that is sensitive enough to save them, you'll be thinking, people will say I put my mouth in their marriage. People will say, look, the most important thing is that your sibling is alive. Thank God. Your sibling is sane, because they want to break you from the inside. They want to break you from the inside out. They will twist everything you say, use it against you, make you feel like you are trash, you are useless, and then you'll be thinking, oh my God, maybe I'm truly crazy. Maybe I'm truly crazy. Only a psychiatrist can diagnose.
Look at him. He just put on me post again. This guy. This Justin will never rest. Defending yourself does not make you crazy. Don't let anyone gaslight you into believing it. Shut up your mouth. Shut up.
Bipolar disorder, but this guy got a random therapist with, how they are now with their 1 billion certificates, and they'll be calling themselves doctors. A therapist.
He's fighting with his own self. This man is fighting with his own self. Very confused human being.
To say that she had bipolar, to say that some of the symptoms that he describes the bipolar person. And then I was like, who diagnosed you? How dare they? Hey, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Like, how can a therapist be diagnosing you and your report from the hospital says THC poisoning? How? Like, they had to detox you in that hospital because he had poisoned you so much you didn't even know where you were for 12 hours. And then he was busy taking evidence of June running into the streets when he had already poisoned you. Like, you can see that the plan was straightforward.
And June was so small, you can barely remember anything. After doing it to the mom, then the baby run outside. Oh my God. So Mogala with me, just to so Mogala with me.
From the beginning. So you guys, things are happening. If you have a sibling, you're suspecting something is happening, just keep your eye out. Let them curse you, fine. Let them abuse you, let everything happen. No problem. Yeah, I know. He always has friends and families everywhere. The most illiterate family in the world. But somehow, when it comes to his ex, they all get professions by fire by force. People that are horse riders, truck drivers, all of a sudden become crime scene investigators, and they become psychiatrists. All of a sudden, you guys don't joke with your siblings' welfare at the expense of, trying to get the world to be on your side, to leave you alone, to not call you destroyer. Listen, carry that destroyer, whatever, with your full chest. Carry it with your full chest. As I am like this, I am a proud destroyer of the marriage. Yes. blame me from now to tomorrow, but my sister is free. She can come on live.
That's what matters.
Do a live video. She's saying upstairs. Like, yes. That's the most important thing. Like, you know how scary it is that you have to book the next ticket next day to get to the US because you don't understand what your sister is saying anymore. Do you know what that means? Like, when you are actually scared, you are so scared that you don't understand what your sister is saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're like, yo, are you okay? She's like, maybe I should just stop going live. Maybe I should just forget about everything. Like, when they start talking towards that direction, you're like, maybe you should start what? No, my sister, no. No, you are a dancer, you are a singer, you will sing and you will dance.
What?
Because nothing happened to you. The only thing that happened is somebody decided to pack his load and go. But they decided to drag you in the process. But no, you will not be dragged. Okay? You will not be dragged. And it was like a joke. I was like, well, I'm coming. Because you have to say your own. Because I cannot have all this evidence that everything that they have been accusing you of is what they have been doing, and you want to keep quiet and just let it slide. Like, if you don't talk about it, it will just go.
It will be for me, victim.
I'm like, your image has been tarnished. Thank you so much, Priscilla. Thank you for the stars. Like, no. Nancy, please don't let that old fowl with the brain injury get to you. She's the one that needs secretary. Who is that? Is it the one in the UK? The one in the UK, is she still talking? I thought she had brain injury. Please, what did she say? Oh, let me hear.
He said, Lolo, get brain injury.
What did she say? I saw an email, but I didn't open it totally. Tell me what she said, because my injection used to pain. Maybe I've said the one that I will give her, because I've told her that she doesn't apologize to my sister for what she did. She should lie from now to tomorrow. I've sworn for her that my mother's spirit will lie her wherever she is when she continues this lie that she's lying. Like this lie that, wait, imagine, you guys, all of you, almost 2,000 of you are here. 1,800 of you are here. Listen to this. Listen to this. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Beza. God bless you. Listen, I want to give an analogy, okay? If I, Nancy Umèh, no, just listen. I want you to listen carefully. If I, Nancy Umèh, I wanted to share custody with my husband, Brookewood. I wanted to share the custody 50-50 with Brookewood. God forbid anything happens. And I wanted to share the custody 50-50 with Brookewood. Thank you, Judy. If that was the case, will I have a whole book? Listen, will I have an entire...
Please, guys, thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video, guys. Thumbs up the video, please. Thumbs up the video as you join me. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, Beza. Of evidence against Brookewood. Will I have an entire book of evidence against Brookewood to ensure that Brookewood is never able to parent again in his life? Please, help me. Help me. Oh, she made several posts on the one that exposed Korea's secret and spoke about your mother. You know that's madness.
Yeah.
She says you must ask Mama Pauline to forgive you, Nancy Umèh. She spoke my mother's name? No, she didn't. Tell her that she is mad. Let me listen to. Tell her that I told her that my mother in the grave said that she is mad and she's going to die mad. Listen. If I wanted to share custody with my husband, will I go ahead and collate an entire dictionary of evidence against my husband.
Eh.
Will I? Like, what kind of mental disorder is this? And we now like that. And Nancy said, I have never in my life said that my sister has a mental illness. I said that I have an auntie who has anxiety disorder. There is history of anxiety disorder in my family. And I will say that again. I will talk about my childhood. I will talk about anything that happens to my childhood.
Yes, don't be scared.
Anytime. Because I'm original on my page. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Chibudomo, Scholastica, Ekechuku. God bless you. I will talk about my childhood, talk about whatever on my page. Okay?
Yes,
why would a person who wants to share custody 50-50 have an entire rap sheet of evidence against the other partner? So all of a sudden, you're filing a temporary ex parte with no visitation to the mother, but you want to share custody. Like, who are you talking about? Let's just say it this way: you planned something and it backfired. That's all that happened. You planned, you had a very beautiful plan. Let's prove her unfit. Thank you, Mama Gold. She said, at this stage, last, you're dealing with a mad schizophrenic bipolar demon. I don't take her seriously, honestly. And I have no respect for elderly people because of this woman. She has destroyed her reputation. She has no idea. I like the fact that she is openly spreading her master's butt cheeks and licking the center for everyone to see. They have blocked you. You are a fraud. They said you are a scammer. Why can't you go and sit down in one place? No. You want to insert yourself into my family. Imagine somebody that is not even my family. From nowhere, you carried your depressed brain into my family.
Of course, Mama. Of course, Joanne. God is on our side, do not be small.
Matter. You are coming to tell me that it's inside the family that I've known my sister for years, known her ex for years. You just started knowing this guy like 3 years ago. Who gave you the audacity to talk about my family issues? You must be crazy. In fact, I know for sure that you are indeed crazy. I pray for your cat or whoever is unfortunate to be murdered by you. You are a disgrace.
Oh my God.
I need you people to go and tell her that she is mad. My mother in the grave said that she is going to climb mad until she apologizes to my sister. She had no business inserting herself into my family issues. She has no right to tell anybody in my family when to speak, when not to speak. Like, are you mad? You must be mad.
Oh,
you
my
must
God.
be mad.
It has both.
Like, to think that you still have the audacity to talk. Have they not pursued you for scamming? I thought your master said you're not good enough. I'm sure that in those days, your family would have maybe been selling slaves and you would have been selling your own fellow blacks to slave masters.
Slave master.
Because I don't understand this. How, from nowhere, you put yourself inside my family issues. You're telling me when to speak, when not to speak. You must be mad. You are a lunatic, actually. I think you are a lunatic. Are you sure this person is okay? Do people watch her? Does she have like up to 5K views? If she doesn't have up to 5K views, people should stop going there. Don't listen. Because this person is obviously mad. You are not my family member. You are inserting yourself into my family member. You are saying, you know what happened from the beginning. Like, how? Who the heck are you? Where did you come from?
Ask her.
God, please tell her that my late mother I've sworn for you. I've sworn for whoever is around you. For inserting
Wow, Jesus. Miriam, don't watch us.
yourself and destroying whatever was left of my sister's marriage. You will, hey, this swear I want to swear is very serious, very strong. You will not buy well. No, you will not. You have no business whatsoever inserting yourself into my family issues. You are nobody. Listen, you are nobody.
Wow.
You have no rights whatsoever. Just because you got an opportunity to work with your own slave master, that doesn't mean that you have to you guys, please tell that witch. This my chicken bone is following me home. She doesn't even have up to 1K views. So why are people listening to her? Ew. So who is she talking to? The same people all over and over again.
Snake and
No,
pay.
no, listen. This person was the occasion
Nothing. He says snake and pay. Snake and pay.
of everything. They told her, listen, this is
Aye.
our country girl. Let me tell you how to deal with her. First of all, you will tell the whole world that she's mad. And that's what she tried to do. She
Imagine.
tried to use my words, twist it. When I said there's a family
That is what the Oyibo people do with our to our black women. If they want to divorce them, they will first of all label them as people who have a psychiatric problem, so that the government will take the children and give it to the men. Una wey marry Oyibo, may I never shine on her eye. And they pity some of them.
of anxiety disorder. This woman twisted it and said, I said my sister has a bipolar disorder. You must be mad. You are mad.
Yeah.
It's the obsession for me. You are not my family. Listen, you are not my family. You have no business whatsoever. You are not even like, are you a blogger? Even if you're a blogger, you don't have that much inside information. It's not about collating. You have no inside information to actually be this loud-mouthed on social media. You are nobody.
At all.
So relax, Go and take your meds before we bash it further for you, because you are doing too much,
Wow.
You are doing too much. I have zero respect for you right now because you are old enough to be my mom. But right now, I'm like, look at who is this tiny trash? Who is this twat talking all over social media? You're not even related to any of us.
Oh my
You inserted yourself. Remember that you inserted yourself
Wow.
to get trophies. To get trophies from your your master. Your master has dumped your ass. Go and sit down. It's time for you to retire. You have threatened my family enough. This woman has threatened and threatened.
I hear the strike a Gamma Lizard page yesterday. A Gamma Lizard was shouting and crying there. If I have chance tomorrow, I go come play that one video. That girl. That girl that was calling me a disgrace. Look at her now. She's reckless. Inside darkness there.
From where did you come from? Is it because we allowed you to get away with stuff for this long? That's like the most disgusting thing ever. Like trying to tell a creator what to share about themselves. My people know everything about me.
Gamma Lizard, what about the BRF page that you guys opened? The page is no longer there. Have you guys deleted the page? Gamma Lizard and the free cocoa. Ulocho 999. But I don't delete to that joint page. We have a joint page and we are a best friend. Social media friendship. Now they go anywhere.
Childhood, my growing up, my everything. Okay? My sisters support us. They know her down to her growing up, her everything. My parents were not perfect, but you see, they gave us an amazing childhood. We have learned from their mistakes. We have learned from everything that they did for us. And we are grateful for the experience. But you see, we're not going to sit back and let you defected tampon. I heard that somewhere and it felt so interesting. But I think you do look like a defected tampon. We're not going to let...
Oh my God, a defected tampon. Please thumbs up the video, guys. Thumbs up the video. Oh my God, nothing. Your mark no good. Yeah.
Defected tampon, like you insert yourself into my family's problem. Try to insinuate that my sister has a mental issue when you know for sure that it was THC. I'm sure you have collated. You have seen that was THC poisoning. He poisoned her. You know. But your own is to protect your master. That's all you care about. Flush your African sister down the drain. You guys. I can't believe you people.
Not anymore, my sister. We all don't get sense. The one with the never get sense. Me they did it. Me, I don't go.
You will like listen to this woman. You guys, nobody should go to her page. Okay? Nobody should go there. You people should make sure that I tell her that I said my late mother is going to buy her with madness. That madness that she wanted to dash my sister free of charge. My late mother is going to buy her with it. Hey. And I said it. Okay? I said it. I have no respect whatsoever for this woman. Like in Nigeria, we have respect. We have respect for elders. But this woman with this bone I've sworn for you, it will catch you.
Wow.
It will catch you. I didn't. Do you know that we've been ignoring this woman for so long? But like, I thought that when they sacked you. You are a scammer. According to them, you are a scammer. Leave them alone. But no, you're still insulting yourself. Who are you? We don't know you. We don't know you. Get your stuff out of this space.
Wow.
Eh?
Did you hear
You are
that?
a defected tampon. Nobody wants to wear you. Oh, that's Sonia's language. I heard it somewhere. I laughed my butt off. You guys, I said I was going to use. Thank God I finally found a
Now
person to
Sonia,
use
they
that
use
word
the
for. You are a
word
defected
defected
tampon.
tampon.
Get your butt out of my family issue. Get your ass out of my family issue. Okay? You must go and tell her that I said so. That you will not twist my words around to mean that I said my sister has no, I said we have a history.
Yeah.
I have an auntie that has severe anxiety disorder. That is not a joke. We don't joke about mental illness. We take care of ourselves. We are talking about taking care of your health. That day I remember clearly. But no, you wanted to twist it around to get a woman to lose custody of her children. Just paint her as unfit so that your master can take the children and make money so that you can be happy. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Perhaps you've been eating that cat's food of yours. But it's crazy. Tell her I said so. No, nobody is going to try to give my sister a diagnosis when you are not. Are you a medical professional? No. You are not a medical professional. The report clearly stated THC poisoning. That's what the report stated.
You see her?
She was poisoned. Okay? Nobody wants to use you. You have been dumped, so stay dumped and leave my family alone. Don't tell her that. But my late mother is coming to visit you very soon. Are you sure these people?
Hey, Nancy. You say late mother go visit her very soon. As they say, they're not going to leave me alone. These just the people. My late mother is going to visit you guys. Leave me alone. Many of them say, you are not happy. You are not happy. Leave me like that. I am not complaining. Why is Zuaragmo? Guys are wasting your money.
You guys, I'm supposed to be on my way soon. I'm sure Brooke will be watching my live. Like, where is this babe? I went to my shoot. I have a job for my brand. And here I am calling people defected tampons on the streets of Lagos Island. I love Facebook. I swear, you guys, tell her that I have zero respect for you now. You're such a manipulator.
Yeah.
You need to be put in your place. You are not my family. You are evil. You are a witch. You need to be put in your place, okay? You need to be put in your place. I'm ready now. Like, I'm sure no matter the water you come to give, you can never get up to 5K views. But you see, there are 2,000 people watching me call you a defected tampon. And that's what you are. That's exactly who you are.
Hey,
Inserting yourself, feeling like God in another person's family issues. So you should talk about my family, but I can't talk about my family. You are delusional.
Oh, exactly.
You are delusional. It's crazy. Like, imagine the audacity of me to see something online, insert myself, and start telling them who to speak, who not to speak, how to speak. Like, are you mad?
Oh.
Are you mad? You must be mad. I have no respect for you. You're not fit to speak anyone's name in my family. You're not fit. So I hope they pass this message to you. I really do. Anything I say about my family is my family. It's none of your business. My fans, my followers, my lovers know everything about me and Cora, down to our childhood. It's important to explain how you grew up so people understand where your personality is coming from.
Exactly.
Where your values are coming from. There's nothing wrong about my childhood.
Exactly.
It was fantastic. It had its highs, it had its lows, but I enjoyed my childhood to some degree. I blocked out a lot of my childhood after my mom passed. And there's nothing wrong with that. At all. Okay, I will talk about my childhood anyhow I want.
Exactly.
Please pass this message to this idiot of a witch. I need you to pass this message. I have told her that I said that you are going to be turned into, you know how I turned a professional chiropractor into a low-life blogger. Keep talking, and very soon you will become so useless and insignificant. You become so irrelevant that nobody will ever come to your page. Keep talking. Keep talking. It's crazy. Like, they feel like they're going to give them medals for putting their black sisters on. Like, you are nothing. You are nobody. You don't know anyone in my family. Just because you served your masters for 2 whole years before they dumped your rotten ass, that doesn't mean that you are part of my family. You certainly do not get to tell anybody when to speak.
Okay.
Good afternoon. I don't want to show your face. Where are your parents? Huh? Okay, they're inside. Okay. Like, children were following me and stepping on my frills. My dress has a frill. My dress has frills. So pass my message. I'm going to be on my way home. My driver is almost sleeping. I feel bad for him, but I've done my shoot for the day. I'm done with work. And to summarize, if you're a sibling here, you see any signs whatsoever, damn the consequences.
Yes.
Speak. Listen, speak, and not just speak in public. Speak in private to your sibling.
Yeah.
Speak in private to your sibling. Like, gas them up, tell them who they are, remind them of who they are. You are the person. You are the person who knows them the most.
Exactly.
Apart from your parents, you've known them from when they were little. You know what they are made of.
Yeah.
You want that bone? I'm going to crack this bone in my car. Forget it. You know them. Don't reject them because psychos on the internet are telling you when to speak, when not to speak. It's Nancy. She's making things worse. She's making things... Like, I don't care. My sister can do a live video now. Yeah. The plan they had for her was for her to be so depressed that she won't be able to come live. She will have no source of income. And she will have to depend on anyone to fight legally, to do anything for herself. Yeah. I was just like, you have no bank accounts. If you kidney, when I even went there, any small thing, cash, don't worry, let's just do cash. Let's just pay cash. Like, why are your patients paying cash? Yeah. Because of the taxes, You carry my sister to be stealing taxes. You carry her there to be stealing taxes, telling her, just put it in the joint account. Okay, you don't need a bank account. We don't need to have a double income household. Let's just, listen, forget about what people will say about you. Speak up for your sibling. Because when your sibling is alive and well, you are better off for it. But when they are gone, it's only sorry they will tell you. Exactly. It's only sorry they will tell you. And people don't realize how crazy it can be when they mess up here. Yeah. You have the power to actually change it. If you have any sibling that has ever gone through any form of abuse, make sure you are supporting them, not just outside, inside the house. Yes. Like, you are speaking words of wisdom. You are speaking words of power to them. You are speaking everything into them so that they remember who they are. They are able to stand up and make decisions and fight for themselves. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. I hope that's the only topic. That's the only reason I'm doing this live video. I have a friend who told me today, thank you for the stars, that she went, her friend's elder sister went to rescue her younger sister from an abusive husband, and she got hot water poured all over her back. Oh. And the sister was trying to speak to me because I'm a nurse, and she was like, oh, what do you think I should rub on this? And I was just like, oh my gosh, you said what happened to you? And then I realized, oh my God, this is a sister. Hi, Gladys. Like, she was there when her sister was going through it. Thanks for joining, sis. Good evening. Please help me to thumbs up the video. Please, Mama. She saved her sister. And she doesn't even mind. She doesn't care. She was like, oh, it's okay. I'm okay. This is going to pass. It's okay. She had a bond on her back for helping her sister. Oh. But online they will say, oh, what are you doing there? They don't put your mouth in family, in husband and wife problem. They don't, but do you know how many people have died? Do you know how many people have? Numerous people. Quran need to sue that therapist with pretense to be a doctor and diagnose Quran of that. Exactly, Pigwig. Thank you. Yes, Nursing, your sister. Okay. Thank you all. Died Go out there and fight. I don't care what anybody says about Nancy on Facebook. Yes, Nancy, I was demonetized the whole time fighting for my sister. I made money on Facebook for maybe 3 months throughout when they were doing all this, their rubbish saga. 3 months. And that's because my sister told me, listen, no. Listen, all these strangers and psychos can't be cashing out and you are making videos for free. And she was pushing me, go create content. Where's your food? Post it here. Post it here. My sister was pushing me like, you gotta post your food. You gotta grow your page. I'm gonna tag you until you get all your followers. I'm gonna make sure I tag. Like, that's my sister. She has a pure heart.
She has done well.
I wouldn't have even known that there was an agency that could monetize like premium creators in Nigeria. She
just
pushed
the plan no work. The plan no work, my sister.
She pushed me.
Plan no work. This guy, but he don't tire him.
Go and put.
But he don't weak the guy like he do when he's so quiet. His plan did not work. His plan did not work. God of Korah. God of Korah is thunder fire. One lie. One lie, it's a lie.
It's her book. It's linked on her bio. Korah is live. You will see what happened to my sister there. Don't let anybody like bully you into silence. No. When they say, oh, she ruined everything, what they are saying I ruined, is my sister talking ruined everything for them. Like it really ruined all the plans. If you see the plans they had for this girl, they had correct plans. They had plans like step-by-step plan. So we mess her up psychologically, then boom, we take the children. After we kidnap the children, then boom, we fight for full custody. After we do this, then boom, we deport her. After we do this, then boom. They had a 5-step plan. How to deport Korah from America, leaving her with nothing, no children, no money, nothing. I said, wow, you want to deport who? You want to deport who? Like, seriously. Don't give a hoot about what people say.
That is what they were telling him. Deport her, let her go back. Deport her, let her go back to Nigeria. I say, is it possible? They say, yes, Justin can deport her. I say, yeah, Jesus. These American people, they're different.
Say this 1 billion times. If you are a sibling here, do not care about what people say. If you have any sibling who is going through any form of abuse, stand in, not just in public, most importantly, in private.
Yeah.
Stand in for your sibling and fight. Let them say, yes, you are using yours. Yeah, no problem. You are using her, yes, no problem.
Let them talk.
But you see, the fact that your sibling can come outside and do live video and be okay psychologically and be all right and be caring for her children, like buying properties, doing okay, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. When she's sane enough to make decisions for herself, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Oh, you say Miriam is lying. Miriam didn't lie, Abby. I don't know. Oh my God.
Okay, they can plan whatever they want to plan, but most times when you have support, it can go a long way. It can go a long way. I don't care about these people. And make sure you pass my message to that old witch. She needs to hear the message. If she said any rubbish, she can tell me, I will just reduce you to nothing. You see how some people are still managing to hear you now? If I decide to face you for all the rubbish you have done, I don't care about your age. I want you to go and pull all the strings you want to pull. Since you think, all these people that grew up in Nigeria when they were still practically licking white men's bum. They think Nigeria is still the same way. You think you have influential parents, influential family, influential name. You inserted yourself in my family. You want to tell my family when to talk, when not to talk. You want to tell everybody when to speak.
With the court evidence and others evidence of Justin plotting against Korah, no immigration will deport Korah. Okay. Korah being arrested or have no felony. Miriam created group for that CPS for Korah. Really? Oh, that was terrible. Me, I don't know. Some people are writing on my comment section. You were also on the WhatsApp. Which WhatsApp? I was never on any WhatsApp group. Oh no.
Are you crazy? It's not your family. You are not my family. You are a stranger that found herself in my matter. You have no right whatsoever to talk in this space. Tell your people Whoever is deceiving you that somehow you are a stakeholder in my family, you are not. Cora is not your sister. And nobody should mention any rubbish name here. No, if you don't know her, just forget about it. Just know that there's a crazy person who thinks that she's part of my family now and she deserves to like put her mouth or say stuff when it comes to my family.
Really?
No,
I didn't know.
no, you don't get to.
Gladys, really? But she's denying that she never did anything wrong. I don't know.
Get you shut up now that you have been dumped. Or go and find a way to beg your master to take you back. Otherwise, shut your stupid, dirty mouth. Okay?
Hey, voila.
Thank you. You don't need to know her name.
Nonsense. Nancy, the pepper amo voila be like bicycle. You don't set self-love. You was drawn into the lion evil to be against Korah, but God save you. God save me, oh, don't be lying. God save me where I take off carry myself come out to. I no fit. I no fit. If not, I for still they do video now. Korah, what you wear to the carnival was bad. Like the way the rest of them are analyzing. And they look all of them, they laugh. Bless Ujo. Jojo, continue. My ex-friend, Mama Oibo, continue. Madam George Ibe. Allow the man to speak his truth. Allow the man to speak his truth. Which truth you want talking the truth to Buewagmo? You know how to talk like this. Since how many years you put all of us in trouble? Now you are coming to come and pick coins after everybody don't demonetize. After everybody don't get problem with their page. This guy sneak out to come and be defending himself. You are Bora Lao with Justin. Who has Wavin Usuana? Wicked elements. When you hear him talking, you'll be thinking that, oh my God, the guy is a nice guy. Who dash you, Mr. Nice? Wait me, I still they praise you. Fine man, handsome man. Only you 1 minute ago, you write you have flow. Now you write another one. You have problem. There's something wrong with your head. Defending yourself does not make you crazy. That you defending yourself for? Did you not say you were going to court to bring court paper? And you are defending yourself. No one that ever sent me evidence of my ex lying and harassing me. Please resend it now. Kadiwe is commanding his minions to resend it now. Resend it now. It's the audacity for me. Justin, who was the one that was diagnosed bipolar disorder and tripolar, but come out to say it was Korah. Exactly. Court case don't start to. Oh, the court case don't start. It don't start when? Korah talker. Korah said the court case don't start. Oh, really? Big bipolar, imagine. The guy is not well. He's just a troublesome person. God, I beg. Korah just say something like that today. Oh, today video. When she was saying she have a great news, I said, which? I didn't watch it to the end. Mama Jocelyn is playing game because all he has to be do is to recheck Umèh for the evidence. People sent it a long time ago, but you want them to, this time, you want to take their time to resend it. It's manipulating them, or you want to take their time to resend it again. Hi, Mama Jocelyn, thank you for joining again. Yes, the case against Justin does start. Bravo, bravo, bravo. 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 Too much of everything is bad. What's that? You will not allow the person to hear word. Since now he's telling us that he's having flu. That is why he haven't do video. Can't do video now. Make that your mouth come me cho. And they slam you another one. Guys, let me go and sleep. Let me go and sleep. It's quite late, guys. Good night, everyone. Have a good night rest. God bless you all. Bye, guys. We continue wasing. Was. If you don't like it, forget about it. Good night, everyone. Love you guys.